We have Wheel of Time casting news. I'm sorry I didn't get it to you same day. I was not entirely sober when the last of it started dropping, so I am now, so I'll get it to you here currently. I have my Wheel of Time, not Wheel of Time shirt on that my mom bought me thinking it was Wheel of Time. I'm in a wheel mood. Let's go ahead and jump on into it. I'll just go over everyone who was cast and then go back and give my thoughts and speculations from here, because there's a lot of speculation you could actually go off of based on some castings and characters we now have confirmed for season 1. We'll get into that. Hold your horses. Let's just go over who's involved. First up, we have Claire Perkins, who you may know from Secrets and Lies, EastEnders, Holby City, or Been So Long. Then we have Jennifer Garcia, who you may know from Van Helsing, The 100, The Drive, or The Layover. Then we have Marie Doyle Kennedy, who you may know from The Tudors, The Commitments, Orphan Black, or The General. And finally, we have Kate Fleetwood, who you may know from Les Mis, Star Wars Episode 7 as First Order Officer, or Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows as Mary Cattermole. Now, rewinding, let's go back. We need to go over who we know is confirmed for what role. Claire Perkins has been confirmed to be playing Greene Nagashi. In addition to that, Jennifer Garcia does not have a known role, but in her Instagram post, she had #ISedai. Marie Doyle Kennedy had no hints on who she may be playing. And finally, Kate Fleetwood we know for sure to be playing Liandrin. Now, whoa, hold up. I know what you're saying, I know what you're thinking. A lot of people have probably globbed onto something here, and I need to say mild spoiler warning for a very vague character appearance in the timeline right now. So if you're the kind of person who wants to know absolutely nothing, click off the video, because I don't want even the smallest little things to possibly lead to people leaving an all-cap comment like, because I really hate those comments. 3, 2, 1, go. So, Greene does not appear in the Eye of the World. In fact, she's not around by that point. She's only in the prequel, New Spring, which has led a lot of people to speculate that one of two things is true. Either there's going to be flashbacks to New Spring, or the first whole chunk of the first season will be actually just doing New Spring. I think that is very much so unlikely. I don't think the first few episodes will be New Spring, the prequel novel. I think the former is much more likely to be the case, where we have flashbacks to a New Spring as the series progresses, allowing Moraine to have more moments to shine, maybe even throughout the whole series, but definitely at least somewhat taking place within the first season. I think that actually makes quite a bit of sense here. A lot of it kind of adds up. Rosamund Pike is a huge name actress and would probably want some more scenes to shine as the series goes on, so it makes sense that they would allow this incredible actress with great talent to have those by flashing back to New Spring. Let me know if you disagree, though, in the comments down below. I'm open for different theories, alternative speculations. That is fine. We've also seen multiple other roles now for characters who don't typically appear in Book 1 be confirmed, and several characters who we'd suspect to be pretty large for Season 1 because of Book 1 haven't been confirmed yet. People are going nuts saying, hey, this means we're not going to have this, or we're going to have that. All I can tell you is relax. They could just tweak small things to include these characters, not necessarily major groundbreaking changes. We thought Tom might not be in first season. Actually, I always was sure he would be. You won't cut Tom, but people were saying, no, they're going to cut Tom because we haven't got his casting yet. And then boom, we got his casting. Still a little early in the game. Just relax, calm down, everything's gonna be okay. Now, this could quite easily explain the other casting we received here as well. Liandrin, someone who is not really prevalent in the first book, is now here. And first of all, I like the casting. Actually, let me just put this to the side note. I enjoy this casting pretty much all around. I think everyone matches their book descriptions pretty well, and has, if they're going to be Aes Sedai-esque looks about them. So that's cool and great from me. But Liandrin is a very critical casting here, and I'm going to get into a bit more detailed spoilers. In fact, heavy spoilers. 3, 2, 1. Go away if you have not at least gotten about halfway through the series. So we have a pretty substantial villain here. Liandrin is Black Aja. She is an evil sister. And do I think this casting fits that? Yes, this woman, while she does have a very Aes Sedai look about her, I can totally see being more of an evil character as well. Not implying anything. I don't mean to be rude or mean. I'm just saying she seems like she has range. I watched some clips. She's down. She's good. She's got a cool. She's all right. She's good. But to me, Liandrin is a very important character to cast correctly because she's one of our first introductions to a certain side of the shadow, this more scheming within the ranks of the light, showing us behind the curtain that things are not as safe. The White Tower is not as wholesome and secure as we think. It helps build up a lot for important events later down the road. The White Tower schisming, showing us that there are these evil forces at play within the White Tower. Liandrin is one of the big introductions to those, and I appreciate that, and I'm really looking forward to seeing this character bring that to life. Now, does that mean we are going to see this character really heavily in the first season? I don't know. Maybe it's just a brief, quick introduction scene. I'm not sure. Or it could be a part of New Spring flashbacks. I don't know. But I do enjoy the idea of getting to know Liandrin a little more in depth before the betrayal that happens later on to make it more of a shock, a greater knife to the back in the first place. So I'm down for that as well. Unfortunately, when it comes to Marie Kennedy and Jennifer Garcia, without knowing their exact roles, I cannot speak on much, aside from assuming they're both going to be Aes Sedai that play an integral role to the story at some point or another. Bold statement there, Daniel. But yeah, they look good. They look Aes Sedai-esque, and you know, we can gauge that one of them may be a bit more new, while the other one is probably going to play a more experienced, higher-ranking sister. That's all I can really go from there. That brings my speculations to the end here. I think we're definitely going to see New Spring tie into the first season a bit more heavily than previously thought, and there's definitely an interesting idea of fleshing out characters who play a pretty hefty role into helping bring up the shadow later on in the series, introducing them more early on and building them to be a more substantial presence, and I'm not against that idea. Let me know all your thoughts and speculation right down there in the comments down below. If you can't tell, I'm excited, and I want to see your excitement or your skepticism. I'm open to both. Right down in the comment section. Write me an essay. I want to know your thoughts. Give them to me. I really do. I want to know. This is like the one thing I'm like obsessed over and read everything about. Oh, and before I end things, I also want to point out we got the cast posting these nice photos. It wasn't just these new announcements. Like, look, ooh, boom, we have one from Madeline Madden. Isn't that nice? Oh, boom, we got one from our Loyal. Isn't that cool? They're just, you know, and oh, boom, another one. Oh my God, isn't that nice? We're basically just getting a nice little like, oh, we did another table read and it was a lot of fun. It was for this episode. Cool. And, you know, I appreciate it as a fan. So also this, enjoy it. Look at them. Aren't they nice? Okay, bye. Anyway, guys, like and subscribe if you have not already. Hit the Patreon if you want to support what I do here, and have a good one, y'all. Peace.